shocking incident from Kerala where a 27-year-old tribal unstable man from rural Palakkad died on Thursday hours after locals had tied him up, clicked selfies with him and harassed him. Police sources say that they suspect the man was even beaten up by the locals. Sources say that the locals had ganged up against him because he would allegedly shoplift. The incident happened around 12 noon when some of the locals had figured out where he was living in the forest. The man vomited and collapsed while he was being taken away by the police, who then rushed him to hospital where he was declared brought dead. This happened around 4:55. Police sources say a case of unnatural death has been registered for now and that further action will be taken only after the cause of death is ascertained. All right, well, Sneha joining us on the phone line for more. And Sneha, so at this point, it's not clear what caused this man's death, but what is something that can't be denied is that he was beaten up by the locals, or he was at least harassed by the locals.
That's right, Gargi. In fact, what we are being told right now is that the incident happened around 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and there was a group of people who were angry that he allegedly was into shoplifting. They mobbed him. They went into the forest where this man was living. According to the videos that we are seeing, we can see them take things out of his personal plastic which he was carrying and distributing amongst themselves. But the visuals that we also see show that this man was being tied up, and there were people who were harassing him and taking selfies with him. Now, this 27-year-old man, Madhu, is also mentally unstable. According to the police, they also suspect that this man was beaten up. But for now, they have filed a case of unnatural death, primarily because they're saying they're waiting for the post-mortem reports to emerge, only following which they will take further action. But the initial visuals and the initial investigation suggest that they suspect that the man was also beaten up, but harassed definitely. Even the visuals are extremely shocking of how this man is made to stand in a corner. His hands are tied down. People are taking selfies with him. Now, what happened was that after all of this, the police was called in. We do not know who called the police, but the police was called in, and this man was being taken away by the police to the station, and that's when this man vomited in the vehicle, and he also collapsed. Meanwhile, the police had diverted and were trying to take him to the hospital, but he was apparently brought dead, according to the hospital. So a very shocking incident, but unfortunately this cannot be even seen as just a one-off case in the most literate society of India, because since 2018 itself we have reported and seen several such instances. In Kochi, we found how a mentally unstable woman was mobbed by her neighbors and was branded with hot irons, and how she was beaten up with kitchen utensils by these neighborhood women. There was another incident of how a transgender person was stripped in the middle of the night and taken to the police station, but no action was taken against the locals. In another incident earlier in February, we had seen about how a migrant worker was mobbed and beaten up by locals under the suspicion that he was kidnapping children. Police had to intervene, and they...
Right.